It's actually 4 in the afternoon on Sunday, Vlogmas Day 16, and I'm only talking to you now. As per usual, being a weekend day, it has followed no element of routine, so it's been hard for me to get any recording in. However, I did come downstairs today to do some dyeing since I haven't dyed the last couple of days, and I had some things I wanted to get done. For some upcoming things that will be up in the shop, which are very exciting. Also had some special orders I was working on. So I'm about finished. I have one more load to wait. I have to wait for it to go in the oven, and I need to finish cleaning up down here a little bit too. But otherwise, I think I'm going to head upstairs, and I'm probably going to jump in the shower because I feel kind of slimy, to tell you the truth. Isn't that pleasant? Anyway, it was actually a good afternoon for me to be down here dyeing because my husband was mopping all of our floors. We have hardwood floors, and he's very particular about how the floors are cleaned, and that's just fine with me. He can have that job. First thing after breakfast this morning, I went around and I did all the dusting, so that part was done, and then he took care of sweeping and mopping, or however he cleans the floors. I'm not really sure. Anyway, yeah, and I just came down here and kind of hid out, because when he's on a mission like that, sometimes things get a little tense. It's better to just be out of the way. So I think he's done with his job. I'm done down here. I'm going to head upstairs, and I am drinking my tea, actually. Yesterday I didn't even open my tea. This one today is pretty good. I can't remember what it's called. Hang on. It's called The Glow. I don't have the packet down here that it was in. It definitely has some cinnamon in it, and some, I want to say, some fruity kind of flavors too. It's actually pretty good. It's one of the ones I've liked more so than some of the others. The one from yesterday also it was a very spicy one. It was a rooibos also, so I'll have that probably another day. Even though weekends totally disrupt my usual schedule, one of the really fun things, at least lately, has been that come Monday, I have a bunch of Vlogmas videos that I can catch up on Monday morning. You know, I really enjoy watching all of these little Vlogmas videos. I'm totally not caught up on everybody, but they're just fun. It means there's always something to watch. Anytime I have 5 minutes, I can usually find a Vlogmas episode that I can watch. Unfortunately for you guys, I would not be one of those 5-minute ones. Although recently mine have been a little shorter. Okay, so I'm freshly showered. It's a little after 5 o'clock. I've got some chicken marinating so that we can have some grilled chicken salads for dinner tonight. I'm really excited to have lettuce in the house again, because there for a while there was no lettuce at all in the grocery stores. And the last time I went shopping, there was lots of lettuce. So we have lettuce, so we're going to have big salads for dinner. But I've got another hour or so before I really need to put those together, so I am going to sit down and relax and do some knitting for a bit. But it was time for an adult beverage. I know I talk about adult beverages a whole lot. I usually have a drink with dinner, so it's not like I drink all day, just so you know. Cheers, Carol. I hope you have your glass of wine. I was watching her podcast today, and she was talking about that too. Her glass of wine with lunch sometimes, she and her husband, because she bought my It's Wine O'Clock Somewhere colorway. Anyway, sorry, that's a tangent. Anyway, let me tell you about this glass. This is a very special glass to me. It looks huge, actually, but it's not really. This used to be one, well, it was one of a set of 4 that my mom and her late husband, my stepdad Ralph, had. And every time we would go to Florida to visit them, Ralph was always like, hey, you want a drink? It's time to have a drink. Let's have a drink. And he would always make me a drink, and he would always make it in these glasses. And so after he passed away and my mom was cleaning out the house because she was selling it, when we were down there one time, she's like, okay, well, you know, tell me what things you want. You know, is there anything of Ralph's that you want? And I'm like, I want those glasses. And she's like, well, there's only one left. They all broke. And I'm like, I want it. And so this is the last remaining glass from his glass set. I mean, it's silly, but it reminds me of him so much. And it actually does have a crack on the inside of it. Like, it doesn't go the whole way through, but I know its days are numbered, so I don't use it frequently. I kind of use it when I'm feeling like I've had a long day or I just need a little pick-me-up. I'm like, I go over to the cabinet where I keep it. It has its own special spot. I'm like, okay, Ralph, come on, let's go have a drink. And it just makes me feel better. It makes me remember him. And gosh, I'm going to start to cry. Anyway, it's nice to have memories of things, even if they're memories of people, even if they're over silly things like a glass. So anyway, cheers. So I think I mentioned yesterday or maybe the day before, I can't remember now, that I realized I needed to do one more quick gift knit, and that is a hat for my mom's new hubby. Because everybody else on Christmas morning is going to be getting something hand knit, and he was going to be the only one not. And I felt bad, so I thought I will make him a Steelers hat. He's a big Steelers fan. So I had all of the colors already dyed, which was very handy, and I did cast it on yesterday. Obviously I did not, actually maybe, no, I think I cast it on this morning. I wound the yarn yesterday, but I only had a chance to cast it on this morning, so I'm not too far, just into the 2x2 rib, but, excuse me, I'm using the Ghost Steelers pattern. I don't remember who it's by. I have a project page up though. But it's cute. It's, you know, gold and white and black stripes in the order, and it kind of replicating how they appear on the Steelers jerseys. So I thought that would be a nice hat. My only conundrum at the moment is whether I should make the brim long enough for him to double, or if just a single thickness would be sufficient. They live in Florida, so it's not like he's going to be wearing this very frequently, but they do travel from time to time to West Virginia and out to the Midwest because his kids are scattered. And so I know he wears cold weather stuff occasionally. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll get on his Facebook page and snoop and see if I can find any pictures of him wearing a knit hat and what kind of brim it has on it. It's probably not a big deal either way. It would definitely be faster to just do the single layer brim, but if my husband had input, he would say definitely make it double because that's the kind of hats he likes. So I don't know. The pattern's only written for, you know, just like 2 inches of ribbing, and then you go into the rest of it. So we'll see what I decide to do, but I'm going to work on this for a little bit right now. I'd really like to be working on my husband's hat because I was having so much fun doing that and the color work the other day, but he's down in the garage right now, but I know he could be up here any minute, so I'm not going to risk it because I don't want him to see it. It's, you know, it'll be a surprise for him because I know he's not expecting. Well, he may be expecting hat. I don't know. But he's not expecting that hat. Let's put it that way. I've got to tell you, I kind of feel like this is cheating for gift knitting because this is such a super easy hat. It's just a plain stockinette hat that I'm changing colors on. And now I'm to the point where all the rest of it, like the top part and the crown decreases and everything, it's just black. And it's super easy. But I think it'll be fine. It does feel like cheating though, because I don't know. I don't usually knit super easy stuff for gifts, but he won't know it's super easy, right?